Okay, so now you can see that the quick selection brush had a hard time finding the edges of your object here. So we're going to use another tool to help us edit that selection. This tool is called the quick mask mode, not the quick. So this is the quick selection brush. It's a selection tool. And there are a variety of other selection tools, but we're just going to focus on this one. Now we're going to come down here, and right where my cursor is at here, do you see the little camera with the, or little box with the circle? It looks like a camera. You're going to push that button. This is the quick mask mode. And you might be familiar with the quick mask mode where black conceals, white reveals. So you're going to use paint, okay? And you've got black paint and white paint down here. Black is going to conceal, white is going to reveal. Okay, I'm going to use my bracket keys next to my P on my keyboard to make my brush bigger. And I want to conceal that. But notice that it's kind of cutting into my object there a little bit with this fuzzy edge brush. So I'm going to fix that. I am going to make this a hard edge brush. So I'm just going to increase the hardness of the brush right here. So do you see the difference there? So it's got a nice hard edge brush. Let me zoom into that spot so you can see a little bit better. So I'm going to use that hard edge brush to define the edges a little bit better. So we want to reveal, so I'm going to flip it to white paint. We want to reveal that. So I can use the tool to kind of toggle back and forth to make that selection as accurate as possible. Okay. Make my brush smaller using the bracket key so I can get into those smaller spaces. And then I'm going to just take a look and see if the rest of it did. It's kind of hard because it's red to tell. But from there, it looks like a pretty good selection. So then I can come back down here to my quick selection mask, and I can take it back out of the mask. It looks like I need to fix this little spot here and this little spot here and this little spot here where the barcode is. So I'm going to put it back into the quick mask mode, and I'm going to reveal those spots. Oh, see, I couldn't tell because it was red. Come back and take it out of quick mask mode, and that looks like a pretty good selection. So I'm going to pull this tab down so that I can see my document that I'm pulling it into, and I'm just going to move it over. Okay, so there's my next object. That's it for the quick selection tool. The next video will show you how to work with your images once they're in the file.